White people can absolutely be on the receiving end of racial prejudice. For example, some people believe that white men can't dance, or racial bias, such as white kids might be less likely to be picked for a basketball team, or discrimination, where poorer white people are denied access to safe housing. All of these are problematic, but none of them are racism. Affirmative action often raises the ire of white identified folks and is often mentioned as the way that racism is reversed. It's important to note that the intention of such policies is not to disadvantage white identified folks, but to widen the field of welcome to those who have been traditionally marginalized. So if a qualified person of color and a qualified white person are up for a job and the hiring organization chooses the person of color, recognizing that its current staff makeup has been influenced by racial bias that has left people of color out, it has still hired a qualified person to do the job. That the white identified person feels that if it weren't for the person of color applicant, the position would have been theirs is about entitlement, not reverse racism. There may be pain as a result of that choice, and there's pain for all people who apply for work and are not selected. It is not unique to white identified candidates. So if you find yourself believing that your whiteness has left you out of the running, we invite you to reflect on why the selection of a person of color in a competitive field is particularly grievous to you. What would be different if the person was white identified? We invite you to be curious with care. What needs of yours would have been met if a white identified person was selected? Learn more by visiting our website.